Well, we've got a massive icon SBC that has been leaked, and this is probably about time. Feels like we haven't really had like a massive SBC in a little while. So that's cool, but that's probably the last positive thing I'm gonna say in this entire video. Hey, we're gonna keep the vibes high. Yes, FIFA maybe isn't very good right now. In fact, it's quite the contrary, but we'll at least keep the energy high as much as we can. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. And as you can see right here, I just loaded up FIFA and I played a couple games and went to record, and I looked at my screen. I'm like, something about that's not right. And there were 2 more mistakes today, and let's actually go and look at one of them right now, as a matter of fact. Okay. Am I gonna even go into my club? Okay, we are gonna go into the club. All right, this game is not a beta, not an alpha either. Let's get that straight. There was a player SBC that was supposed to come out today. It popped up on FUTBin. It popped up on different places. It's a C. Okay, well, this card was in concepts, and I don't think it is anymore. Yeah, it's not here. It was a Flashback C-Loss. Go and look at it on FUTBin, actually. And this is what the card looks like. Quick Step Plus, Trickster Plus, Trivelo Plus, like that trio of playstyles there. And the card looks, face stat-wise, like a pretty decent-looking card. It's also 5-star, 5-star. Always love that. In-game stats here. There are a few flaws here. It's not the most perfect card ever. You know, you got 87 composure, a little bit lower than some cards out there. 87 reactions, and 80 long pass. Only 91 finishing compared to, like, maybe the high 90s, but it's still a good card and it's unique, so I really like that. The playstyles too, he also has first touch like that, finesse shot like that, and technical as well, so it's a good card. I don't know what the requirements were. This was supposed to come out today. FUTBin released it. It was on concepts as well, and it just never came out, so I'm assuming that'll be content today or something, but some mistake was made somewhere here. So I was going to show you guys that, but anyway, we'll also have the Bundesliga TOTS guarantee to open at the end of this video, and also we are almost at 14k. I think this is probably the quickest 1,000 subs on the channel we'll have gotten yet, I believe, from 13 to 14k, so thank you guys for that. And we'll just cover mistake number 2 because it's right here in content. Basically, 81 plus tradable team of the week upgrade. We know this was a thing that came out like a couple weeks ago, it feels like, and then EA tweeted this. The 81 plus tradable team of the week upgrade SBC was set up as non-repeatable but was intended to be repeatable once per week. We have changed the end time on the current SBC and it will be replaced by the corrected version upon expiry. At content today, they changed it to now repeatable once a week, so that's the change. Basically, somehow they messed that one up, and once again, an innocuous thing. Like, it doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day, these little mistakes, but it just shows you the level of where we're at the moment. Not a good spot, I'll tell you that much. Not great. But okay, so the first leak we will talk about is FIFA Trading Romania saying we deserve a top SBC after all these server issues, right? Bomb soon, which, by the way, shows you he knows the leaks and just isn't saying shit. And if you look at his description, he's got a Patreon link, and here's the Patreon. I'm not saying he's doing this. This is just total speculation, but investments for every platform, $22 a month. So you want to know why leaks don't come out, and it's like, oop, we're gonna tell you soon, guys. Are you ready? Well, first, actually, I gotta make my fucking bag. Obviously, I'm making a joke. He might not be doing that, but it leaves it up for interpretation, and you be the judge on whether that stuff happens or not. But Rick TH, who also is a leaker, the rumor going around was Patrick Vieira SBC Team of the Year icon, and then he tweets this out. It's the Vieira gif, and my god, his head just keeps getting thicker. And Vieira, it looks like is going to be the icon SBC that drops here, and it's gonna be a Team of the Year Vieira. It's currently 2.8 million coins and is one of the best DMs in the game easily, so I would consider crafting if this does come out relatively soon. And also got a couple more of the League Gun Team of the Season cards leaked. Most of you said that you feel like the Women's League might save this league Team of the Season. You might be right. Gioro is added to come. She was referred to as a female Conte at the start of this game. She was very liked early on, so I'm assuming she'll be very good once again. She's the one of the 2 that has been leaked here. And then also Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been confirmed. And once again, the card stats predictions, not anything exact, but for League Gun, we don't have a lot. I'm kind of surprised it's taken so long. Usually by now we've got 8 plus players leaked. Right now we have 4, I believe, and maybe there's more just being held off on us for whatever reason. But yeah, I gotta say that with the way things have been going during Bundesliga, it doesn't make me any sort of hyped for any of these leagues anymore. It actually doesn't, because this tweet here sums up quite well. My Bundesliga pack grind so far: 80 plus picks, 850 premium upgrades, 250 cards over 200k, 0. If this is correct and you have 850 players player picks you've opened to not get a single card over 200,000 coins, this game fucking reeks, okay? 80 plus picks at 850 of them to not get a 200,000 coin plus card, which many of you have probably not opened 850, but when was the last time you packed something good in the player pick that was like, oh wow, that was actually really good? Months for me? Literally, I think it's been months. Plus 250 premium upgrades to get 0 cards over 200,000 coins. Now, I know some of that might be a little misleading because a lot of the cards in this promo are like less than 100k or a million coins, but still, how you cannot pack one of those big cards in a team of the season promo where we're in the summer, man. We're getting towards like the back end of the year. Who cares if somebody gets an extra like player to like a Grimaldo? Like, does anybody really give a fuck? Does anybody give a fuck if somebody gets Frimpong? Who cares anymore? It just should be fun. I know many of the comments definitely have been agreeing with me about this, but for some of you that say, you know, like, oh, we've gotten exchanges this year and, you know, the player picks have been coming out, you know, every week this year, which is nice. That is better. But the only reason this exists in the first place is because the pack weight is significantly worse this year. Significantly worse. I was wrong thinking that wouldn't be the case. I was like, well, odds are like odds, and if you have a 10% chance to pack X player 1 year and a 10% chance to pack X player, even though there's more options, like adding women's cards in, right? That wouldn't matter, but clearly the odds are worse. Like, they're just worse. It just feels like it's all slot machine based, and it's all, you can literally spend here all day opening 89 exchanges to pack nothing. I mean, nothing. 8 picks, exchanges, over and over again, all day long. If you've opened 850 picks, you've had to been just spending all day doing this shit, right? You had to have, since it came out, to get nothing. I mean, it just is so casino based that it is insane. It is absolutely crazy. And to be honest with you, they're probably just seeing what they can get away with, because right now, why would you, you know, if you're a person who's like new to the game, why would you not go to the store, spend $40 on FIFA points here to get 2 tradable team of the season cards, 90 or higher from active squads only, or go and spend the next 6 hours for the next 6 days trying to get one, and you won't. To me, it's just seeing right now the level that it can go before people stop playing it and people get upset. There's no way they're not just testing the waters for me for like next year. To me, that's just what they're doing here. Pikelme, I'm watching streamers open share plays for the last 45 minutes of TOTS Bundesliga packs without seeing a single W. Not a single card over 140k have I seen packed. This is just team of the year. I genuinely think they're going to just see to the level that they can take it to an almost team of the year type promo every promo is my guess. They're probably just trying to see what they can get away with. We're going to get to comments now. I got a ton of them yesterday, so I just kind of want to talk to you guys about stuff because that's just what I have fun doing. And we'll open our TOTS pack at the end. If you have any market questions, leave a comment down below and I can maybe get to you. David Velasco. It's crazy how good of a team you can make in days if you just started playing the game. Next year, I'm not going to take Champs seriously until Champs rewards have promo packs in it. It just shows how bad rewards are early on because of the power curve increases so fast. A couple things. Well, one, you don't want to just waste all the time until team of the season having a shit team. You're going to hate your experience in doing that. I don't mean like a shit team because you're not going to have a shit team, but a team that obviously could have improvements in it if you kind of gave a shit for like 6 months to start the year. But also the sentence up here is very true. It's crazy how good of a team you can make in days. People like to say, is that not a way that the game has gotten better and that EA then has made things more casual friendly and like not as pay to win, right? And two things can be true at once. They have 2 goals in mind by doing this, in my opinion here. One is, yeah, get the monkey off their back that the game is pay to win. You don't have to play super long to get a pretty good team. To get to that 90th percentile team, it really isn't that hard at all. But if you want to get to the 100th percentile team, I mean, it's probably the hardest it's ever been in terms of just sheer amount of money you need to spend. Because to be honest with you, you can't menu grind to get there. You just can't menu grind to get a team with team of the year Messi, Tots Ronaldo, and Tots Harry Kane. You can't menu grind to get there. It's not possible. You could spend 12 hours a day and you wouldn't have it. But you could spend 10 grand and you would have it, right? So to me, it's basically a way for them to be like, look, we're not pay to win. It's pretty easy to get a good team. And it is pretty easy to get a good team. But to get the best team in the game, never been more difficult, and you cannot do anything to get there apart from spend money. That's it. There's no time effort put in here to actually get the best team in the game. It's not possible. I understand that sparks more debates about, do you want everybody to have the best team in the game? Do you want everybody to have great, insane players? Because you do want there to be a grind feel to things, and you want things to probably not be too easy but also not be too hard. So I understand there's like a perfect balance there, and I'm not saying that I know what the perfect balance is per se. I just know that if you have to drop 5 figures on 1 year's game to get the best team in the game, something's probably wrong. Nocular, the biggest win I've had during Bundesliga TOTS is getting a Shadow Chem style in my preview pack. And I honestly am not far off. My best Bundesliga TOTS pull has been what, Jadon Sancho, I believe. Boniface I got in my TOTS rewards. Alex Gopal, why is no one talking about the fact EA actually told La Liga was this weekend and then changed? Well, actually, if by no one you mean me, then yeah, no one's talking about it. You daily viewer chads out there know we were talking about it. Mega Swain, very cynical conspiracy theory. The 3k XP for playing one game in any mode is dressed up as an apology for them being a bunch of fucks. That can mean a lot of things. The backdrop to this is they just released a game for free and gives all those players an XP boost to incentivize play. I cannot for one moment accept there's anything they do that isn't for anything other than the benefit of them. And to be honest with you, is there much they do that isn't for the benefit of them? Absolutely not. It's the 0.1%. I do think there have been some things that don't really benefit them, like getting an 85 times 2 pack at the start of a new promo, right? Like that doesn't benefit them really at all. Yes, it makes you log on, but if you have to log on to get something, like of course you have to log on to get the reward, right? They can't really escape the fact that you have to log in to open it because you have to play the game. I mean, you can't open the pack without playing the game. So I think there are things once in beyond a blue moon, every 4 blue moons, there is something that comes out that doesn't benefit them that much. Probably benefits us more, but everything that seems good on the outside, usually they have a bigger plan for it that does in the end have them winning and making more money off of it, making things harder for us. You know, that's how things have worked for 6-7 years now since SBCs came out. And I know today's been a complaint fest, but at the same time, my entire comment has been a complaint fest. And usually it there's complaints in the comments, but the last 2-3 days since Bundesliga Team of the Season upgrade packs have been out, it's been nothing but complaining. So we're obviously going to talk about the complaints going on, and people are not happy. So we want to talk about why they're not happy. So I apologize that, you know, the negativity might be a little much, but I also want to be critical when I think the game deserves criticism, right? Super Sub 1, who's a member, you're the GOAT for that. Just a thought, in the last week, there has been unusually high amounts of cyber attacks, especially targeting larger companies. Maybe this is why EA servers were shit. It's just a theory, or the servers are just shit and that's all. Honestly, that would make sense, and I'd feel at least a little sorry for them if they came out and were like, yeah, we're dealing with a cyber attack. Or they wouldn't probably say cyber attack, they'd say something else, maybe like we're dealing with a threat, something along those lines. And I think that people would be more empathetic towards them, but I'm assuming they can't say that. I'm assuming they'll never say, hey, we're literally under attack at the moment, because they'd be worried people start freaking out, their image gets worse, and you know, the whole PR masterclass EA attempts to do, even though they're fucking terrible at it. So yeah, I don't know if that was the case, and maybe you're right about that, but thank you for letting me know. And top comment yesterday, Benjamin Crew, I hate how EA are normalizing 90+ rated squads and SBCs now, and the only reason they're doing that is just simply because the fodder prices. Old 90s are the same price pretty much as like 88 and 89 rated squads were. So I think the problem is more so like the whole market, the fodder market combined with the store pack market, like that's probably the bigger problem here. But also people forget that if pack weight's bad for any cards right now, getting 91 rated cards is hard untradeable. Like you can go and buy them off the market from tradable packs where you're guaranteeing them. Like, you know, there's 2 on the game right now that'll guarantee you tradable TOTS players. That's where the supply is coming from. They're not coming from tradable packs that people are actually getting through like grinding gameplay or whatever. And you're not getting untradeable high-rated players very often. It's actually harder to craft bigger SBCs than it has been for a while because of those 90+ rated squads. So price-wise, it remains similar, but it still makes it harder untradeable wise because you can't pack a 9, even a Tap Soba Moments card is hard to pack right now. He's worth 25k in the market, but he's still hard to pack because they made him that way. Like nothing else to even say. But I do seem to remember last time I complained a lot about the game, I ended up getting modders for my pack. So that means we're gonna get Florian Wirtz in this pack right here. I don't make the rules. EA make the rules. German flag, please. And it's Nigeria, which means it's Boniface. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't mind that. I don't have him on tradable yet. Haven't packed him once besides his tradable pack. And he's pretty good. I actually liked using his loan when I got him. He's kind of like a Drogba with slightly better dribbling and good playstyles there too. But yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. I'll see you guys later. Peace.